Could the boys' basketball matchup live up to the Ketcham and Jay girls' overtime thriller? Well, it was close. You decide. The Ketcham Crazies were already pumped up from the early girls' game. John Jay, not so much. Ketcham coach Mike Pano was taking it seriously, breaking out his Saturday afternoon formals. This game started off with a lot of defense and a little dancing. Brady Hildebrand with the two-step on Mike Mignone. Aiden Hildebrand got things started, but Ketcham answered right back as sophomore Alpha Bangura bangs a three. But Nick Murray was going to be the star in the first half for the Indians. He hit 4 three-pointers in the first half. Speaking of threes, Alex Mackey can hit them. He hit 2 for Jay, but when he tried for another, Justin Long was there with the quick reflexes for the putback. Jay led 15-13 after 1. In the second quarter, Murray continued his hot streak from the outside. And lefty Brendan Cassidy took it to the inside. Jay only hit 2 field goals. Both of Jay's field goals were by Tommy DeRusso. So Mike Pano gives his team a little direction.
Stay in the offense. That is what's been working for us. Stay in the offense. Okay, we're going to come out running Utah.
And isn't that a beautiful thing when a coach asks for something and the players just go out and do it? Murray, 3-ball. Craig Twyman, 3-ball. Ketcham built up a 24-19 lead, but trailed at halftime. How, you ask? Because Jay was 10 for 12 from the line and took a 29-24 lead into the halftime locker room. In the third, Ketcham outscored the Patriots 15-8 and looked like they were about to run away with it as Mike Mignone caught fire with 10 points in the third quarter. Ketcham had a 39-37 lead heading into the fourth, and the Indians kept the momentum going. Tashad Roy lays up 2. Nick Murray. He finished with a team-high 17, and Ketcham had a 48-39 lead. Aiden Hildebrand tried to close the gap. He finished the game with 11 points. But the M&M boys were just too much. Jay kept chipping away, and by scoring in bunches and hitting foul shots, Jay got this to a 2-point game with just under a minute remaining. Tulo had a chance to tie the game, but missed both free throws. Hildebrand gathers the rebound, and Tommy DeRusso could be the hero with the 3-pointer. Jay leads 54-53. But Mignone gets fouled, and Ketcham is in the bonus. 2 shots for Mignone at the line. He makes the first. It's 54-54. He makes the second. It's 55-54 with 4 seconds left in regulation. Jay gets it to Mackey, and no good. Ketcham squeaks out a win, 55-54 in a thriller on the William A. Smith & Son Insurance scoreboard. What kind of pressure did you feel when you had to hit those 2 free throws?
No pressure at all. I mean, I envisioned myself hitting the shots before I took them, and I come here every morning at 6:30, and I just got the job done. Crazy. It's just catching Jay rivalry. You know, it's just always a great game, no matter what.
You had about a 9-point lead. What happened towards the end?
Kind of froze a little. You know, the kids just kind of, played a little tight at the end, and we weren't attacking like we were at the beginning. We weren't staying in our offenses, and credit to them. They got some great players over there, and they executed, down the stretch, and we fumbled a little, but then Mike Mignone came up and made 2 huge foul shots.
That's all you can ask for, is being in a position for somebody to make a play late. We're just kind of coming up on the short end there. But the difference between Mackey knocking down a shot at the buzzer or not, you can't really, it is what it is. Same game. These kids still played the same game. The same 32 minutes. It's just a matter of, I think, making that play down the stretch, and I think limiting those periods where we kind of drift a little bit. Where we get away from the team concept.